What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. And look at this nice and beautiful question we have here on the board that we're going to be solving. And the question says x squared minus y squared is equal to 24 and xy is equal to 35. We're to look for the value of x plus y. Well, I'm going to be showing you a simple trick that you can use to solve questions like this. Well, our first step is to call this one equation 1 and call this other one equation 2. So let's divide equation 1 by equation 2. So I have x squared minus y squared equal to 24, which is my equation 1. I'm going to be dividing this by equation 2, which is xy equal to 35. So let's divide. X squared divided by xy, I'm going to be having x over y minus y squared divided by xy, I'm going to be having y over x equal to 24 over 35. Now, our next step is to say let u be equal to x over y, since I'm having x over y here and y over x. So that means wherever I see x over y, I'm going to be substituting u. But there is a criteria. U must be greater than 0. So let's substitute u. So this becomes u minus, and now look at this. This is y over x instead of x over y. So this is an inverse of x over y. That means I'm going to be writing the inverse of u equal to 24 over 35. So let's clear fraction by using the LCM to multiply through. So 35u is the LCM. So using 35u to multiply through, I'm going to be having 35u squared minus 35 equal to 24u. Now I have a very nice quadratic equation here. So let's arrange this quadratic equation so that it looks good. So that I have 35u squared minus 24u minus 35 equal to 0. Well, this is a good quadratic equation which is factorizable. So let's factorize. 35 times negative 35, I have negative 1225. That's it. Now, what are the factors of negative 1225? Well, what I can think of is negative 49 times 25. Why? Because when I add these two expressions, I'm going to be having negative 24. So let's use that. So I have 35u squared minus 49u plus 25u minus 35 is equal to 0. So let's factorize. Factorizing this, I'm going to be having 7u into, this is 5u minus 7 plus 5 is common, so bring out 5. Then copy and paste what is inside of this bracket here. 5u minus 7 equal to 0. So this yields 5u minus 7 times 7u plus 5 equal to 0. So this is well factorized. Let's move forward. All right, so I have 5u minus 7 to be equal to 0, or 7u plus 5 equal to 0. So looking for the value of u from here, you find out that u is equal to 7 over 5, or u from this other side is equal to negative 5 over 7. Well, this one is going to be rejected because the value of u is greater than 0. So we're going to be rejecting this value for u, and this will be accepted. Well, remember that we said u is equal to x over y, right? Cool. Now we have the value of u to be 7 over 5. So let's put it there. 7 over 5 equal to x over y. Very good. Well, this expression can also be written as x over y equal to 7 over 5. They're still the same thing. I just switched the positions. Now, I can decide to call this equation 3. Remember, I already have equation 1 and 2. Now, I'm going to be doing something with this. Remember equation 2. Equation 2 is xy equal to 35, right? This is equation 2. So I'm going to be multiplying equation 2 and equation 3. So let's multiply that. So equation 2 multiplied by equation 3, I'll be having xy, which is equation 2, times x over y, equal to 35, which is equal to equation 2, times 7 over 5. Now y will go, so x times x is going to give me x squared, equal to 5 can go, I have 7. So 7 times 7, I'm going to be having 49. So taking the square root of both sides, I'll be having plus or minus the square root of 49. So that x squared, I'll be having just x instead of x squared, to be equal to plus or minus square root of 49 is 7. So I've got the value of x to be plus 7 and minus 7. Now, we're going to be substituting this value of x in this equation 2. But before that, I'm going to be making the value for y the subject. So let's make y the subject formula so that we can be able to find the value of y. Let's continue. So we're going to be saying from equation 2, remember equation 2 is xy equal to 35. That means y is equal to 35 over x. So when x is equal to 7, which is positive 7, what is going to be our y? Y will be equal to 35 over 7, which is equal to 5. So now this time around, when x is equal to negative 7, remember we have the value for x as 7 and negative 7. So let's substitute. The value for y is going to be equal to 35 divided by negative 7, and I'm going to be having negative 5. So our values for x and y is equal to, when x was 7, y was 5, and when x was negative 7, y is negative 5. Remember what the question asks us to find? The value for x plus y. So let's add up. Let's add up this first answer. I'm going to be having 12, which is positive 12. And let's add up this other one. I'm going to be having negative 12. So the possible values for x plus y are 12 and negative 12. Well, I hope this proved helpful. And if you have any other method that you can use that is shorter than this, well, do not hesitate to share it in the comment section. And if you find this video helpful, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. Turn on the notification bell so you don't miss my upcoming videos. And like I always say, until next time, take care.